Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
Hello and welcome back, guys. This is another interesting match in the Oblivion Esports MLBB tournament. And once again, we can see the match has already started looking up interesting. But Moscow does get the gold buff as well. Both the teams looking around. Selena trying to get those little arrows onto Loki, but well, Loki trying to chase her down, trying to use her duality onto her. We can see a fellow station there as well. Julian is also at the mid. Oh, the skirmish is going on. The ring of punishment being used. Duality dealing a lot of damage. But also we can see that CC is here trying to give a good early rotation. But there were no fatalities. A little late to the party, but Jupadang is also here. About 15 seconds left for the first turtle to spawn. The common objective. And I feel like both the teams will be contesting for it. We can see Chow giving him a rotation onto Bidang, but on the other hand, Moscow and Brody are also having a close fight. Looks like Brody is a little low, and Moscow is trying to use his passive, the piercing strikes, to a good use because on the other hand, we have Joy taking in the total already. Okay, CC coming in, the first blood goes to CC. Talos has been taken down. Duality dealing a lot of damage. Selena is low. Will she be surviving? Yes, she will. The diversion plays coming in. They are here, but Selena is recalling onto the other. That is the safer side of the turret. That's a good positioning. Moscow is definitely playing well, but Chow is here. Will he be able to take him out? Will they be able to get a pick off onto Moscow? Because once again, we can see the charging shooter. Brody is here. He's trying to beat him out. Look at that. The Spear of Miserable is gonna know Chow actually kind of revealed his position. But at the same time, once again, the Abyssal Arrow dealing a lot of damage. So he has been taken out. The scoreboard has been tied 1-1 right now. The match is looking up interesting with just 3.5 minutes into the game. This is definitely gonna be a nail biter right now. Joy going on to the top lane. Ha, the electrifying beats being deployed onto Roddy, but he is also having a lot of defense. He is safe, the SOD does best. The glorious pathway has been used, the Spear of Misery being Selena with Crystal Trap, who will have the misfortune of stepping onto her traps. That guy is Brody. He is the unfortunate one because he has been taken down. We can see the rest of the team is here as well. They're trying to defend the lane. Once again, we can see that, oh, another kill. Chow has been taken down. That was a little greedy move coming in. He was a little too deep. Now the total is almost taken in, and the second total also goes to the team Experiment 5. Joy with 2 totals is definitely having a good day, a good time of her life. The top lane is a little bit crowded. Looks like they are trying to get a kill. Roddy, will he be surviving? a little bit deep. The way of the dragon has been used. The glorious pathway has also been deployed. Selena was taken down, but I'm getting a kill, a clutch, a kill again. Hylos was taken down. Julian dealing a lot of damage, but Moscow will be surviving. A good flicker play coming in as well. CC trying to get the kill, but will not be able to do it.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Once again, we can see the scoreboard is almost tied. The scoreboard is 4-3 right now. It's pretty much a roller coaster because it's going up and down. Both the teams are not giving others any time to think, any time to breathe. The Spear of Misery connecting onto Chao and Badang with a very good move. Coming in with the first break and the first crack. The glorious pathway deployed. Two people have been killed. Selena also with a double kill. It was a 3-for-1 trade. And oh, Louis with a purify, or else that was definitely a kill because Louis had been stunned with that abyssal arrow.
Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain.
Looks like Hylos is going in once again. The torn apart memory dealing a lot of damage, but once again the abyssal arrow connecting in properly. And Brody was taken out. With the scoreboard 9-4, the blue team is definitely picking up their pace. They are showing a lot of dominance.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Another turret taken down, but Moscow was taken down as well, Julian dealing so much damage. By the other hand, Joy getting the kill onto the total. The CC with the yo-yo blitz, but I'm trying to run away with the defensive flicker. Once again, we can see Halo's trying to go in. Chow was taken out. The ring of punishment is actually trying to punish them. A mega kill coming onto Louis by Selena. Selena is definitely doing really well with a 6-1-3 score. With all three totals secured by the blue team, the Lord will be spawning into the land of Dawn in about 80 seconds more. Okay, look at that. The skirmish is seeming to be there for the mid lane. Once again, the glorious pathway and oh, the SOD. But it does not.
Red team hero has been
Okay,
slain.
Julian was taken down. The way of the dragon on the joy, and she was taken down as well. But I'm taking out Brody and Moscow on to Lohi. CC does get a kill, but will she be able to survive? She does have that amount of regen. The Jeet Kundo trying to give some cup, but Selena will be taking out Chow as well. This is definitely going a little one-sided right now with the scoreboard 15-7. Looks like Team Experiment 5 is doing really well. Once again, another abyssal arrow connecting with the abyssal trap. Lois has lost about 50% of her HP. That's a lot of damage coming in from Selena right now. Although she does have the cooldown build with the glowing wand, that is definitely the support kind of build. The Lord is being prepped, and Crisis definitely wants to take up the Lord as soon as possible. Another abyssal arrow connecting on to Chao with the good backup coming in from the Bang. The glorious pathway has been used, a defensive flicker coming in, but will they be surviving? Brody with the stun going in back to a safe position, but the Lord will be coming into the land of
Red
Dawn
team
soon
turret has
enough.
been destroyed.
Once again, we can see the Lord is charging in from the bottom lane. Julian dealing a lot of damage from his enhanced Oh my goodness, that is such a good aim. The abyssal arrow getting a kill onto Loyi, who was just walking inside her home base, and she was taken out as if she were nothing.
Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed.
The Lord is marching strong. The minions are getting stacked as well. Looks like this could be really bad news. I do wonder, will they be able to end the
Red
match?
team
Because
hero
yes,
has
one
been
kill
slain.
and a godlike coming in from
Hero
Selena.
has been
Halos
slain.
was taken down by Brody, but will they be able to survive?
Red
Because
team hero has been
Killing
slain.
spree.
once again, we can see that
Red
Lohi
team
was
base turret
taken
has been
down as well.
destroyed.
The turret has been destroyed. The Spear of
Double
Misery connects,
kill.
and Brody has been taken down as well. That is a complete wipe out. The recalls are getting spammed, and the base crystal has also been destroyed. That is a clean victory coming in for Experiment 5 because
Victory.
they have just secured their positions for the next round in this tournament. Well, guys, this is it for this match, but don't worry because we will be back with much more interesting matches after a short break.
Let's fight to our heart's
Your
content!
team is banning.
I am more
Your
than
team
a
is
weapon.
banning.
Butterflies born by
Your
thy
team
wish,
is banning.
guided by lantern's light.
Pain is the proof
Your
that I'm
team
still
is
alive.
banning.
Need some stitches? I can
Your
help.
team is banning.
Let's go!
Your team is picking.
Power of Pegasus!
Your team is picking.
When you gaze into the abyss,
Let's hear from the crowd!
gazes
Make
back.
some
Your
noise for
team
yours
is picking.
truly!
All who dare stand in my way will be devoured!
My mission is to
Your
protect
team
lives.
is picking.
I've been waiting
Your
for too
team
long.
is banning.
Only love and night
Your
are
team is
everlasting.
banning.
The Immortal One chose me to vanquish the
team is
shadows
banning.
that plague this world.
Popple and Koopa are the best
Your
partners
team
in the
is banning.
world!
Always on the way.
Your team is picking.
Now Akai enters the scene.
Your team is picking.
Our cosmic blaze will never be extinguished!
Valor is engraved in my soul.
Your team is picking.
I shall succumb to my power.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches
So,
the
ladies and
battlefield.
gentlemen, welcome
Smash
back
them!
to the stream. Okay, this tournament is presented by Oblivion Gaming Community, and here we are into the Land of Dawn with these two teams, Team Potato on to the blue side, and Infable Agents hailing from the red. And on the caster decks, it's gonna be me as your usual burger, along with an amazing caster, which will hype you up. I mean, energize you as well as refresh you. It's gonna be Ash TZ. So, Ash TZ, say hello to the stream.
Thank you, Burgir. Thank you so much for introducing me in such a nice way. And with that, we are here into the Land of Dawn, guys, for the match between Team Potatoes versus IAR. Okay, I mean, two of the teams wants that 15k cash onto their hands, so therefore they are here. And they're right now clashing in the round two, day number 3 at the Oblivion's Gaming Communities Tournament. And look at that. Already we can see there is a little bit of push coming around in the top lane by the CC as well as the Badang, the Lord, not Badang, it's the high loss in the E lane. So, but we can see in the goal lane there is a possible gang going on from the side of Team IAR. Hands already with the shadow form, but will be retreating back into a safer zone. Okay, the Abyssal Arrow connected, and it will be a first blood secured by the team IAR. The roamer, the jungler, Akai, the utility jungler, will be placing his hand on the first blood.
I mean, that's a great opening for a jungler to, get in some kills for that early, really. And well, I mean, he's just getting traded off for an EXP laner. Not a bad trade, but I won't say that would affect much because, I mean, it's just a rumor, so you won't get much of, I would say, use killing out him. I mean, obviously, you get the kill, but not much of the, I would, yeah, economic he won't be benefited that much. But for now, I guess it's fine because it's just the early game. It will provide equally goal if you kill any of them. But here we can see a gank.
Okay, one more gank came out, and there will be the claw going to the heaven side. And right now, they are in the gank, gone to the jungle side of the team potatoes, and the glorious pathway already came from the high loss. And we can see the Hanjo with the oh my goodness, his shadow body got out. Hanjo have to use his second skill to get out from the situation. But right now, the Akai is going on to the four-man of Team Potatoes. And inside the base, inside the turret, Selena will get a kill. And the redemption will be following her to the death. And with that, we can see the Kufra is also getting a kill over there, claiming one more kill. 4 for 1 is the score, and 3 for 1 is the trade right now. And the turtle, it will be a free trade, a free turtle for the side of Team IAR.
I mean, for now, Team IAR being such aggressive as their lineup suggests, it's really good, and we can already see the turtle has been secured. I mean, there was an initiation by Hanzo, an effort to, try to get some kills or just secure a turtle, but no, it was not enough. And there goes another fight. I mean, they're retreating back now.
Yep. I mean, they don't want to right now to throw goal to them because already the score is 4-1 and don't want that. And look at that again, ganking onto the jungle side and at the sever of HP. Hanzo couldn't be able to retreat back to a safer zone. Will be sent to heaven right now, and with that CC right now joining. Okay, the Badang with the fist crack. The Akai with the ult will be capturing the Badang over there, and the Selena will be getting the kill into her hand. With that, took off trade coming from the team IAR. Again, the Abyssal Arrow connecting on to the Valir. But Selena will not be following him into the turret because she knows that she will lose her life if she's going for that. But right now, the Kufra with a jump, giving a lot of damage onto this Valir and the Hylos right now from the EXP lane rotation towards the Selena, and it will be a glorious pathway. Selena at a saver of HP will be taken down by the Hylos, as well as 3 members of Potatoes will be frying the whole IAR. The Kufra will be tormented down, and it will be 2 more kills adding into the scoring section.
I mean, that's the case for now. They do have the Hanzo, so they do have the advantage of this new hero. I mean, the new revamped hero. But look at on the top lane.
Obviously, the top lane. Oh, what I'm seeing, I mean, the natural counter of the high loss, that's the CC, will be taken down by the high loss with the help of the Badang. Obviously, I mean, the Badang is right now more tanky than the tank. We all hearing this in the Instagram as well as all where. But we all know the Badang right now. Bulu Boy is waiting for a perfection gank. I mean, he's waiting for that jump maybe, and look at that again, ready, and will be missing the jump. But right now, Badang in a very bad position in the 3-man of IAR. In the meantime, we can see the turtle dance already started from the IAR side. It will be a free turtle. Hanzo with the shadow body coming onto the Akai right now at a sever of HP. Will be using his second skill, but will not get any kill with the Tyrant's range right now. Coming from the Kufra, the fish crack will not be unlocked, but the turtle will be slain down from the side of IAR. Flicker on, and it will be a Badang skill coming to the hand of Selena, and the Claw will be getting a kill onto his hand, onto that carry. A beautiful slain. And right now we can see the glorious pathway with the revitalizing coming from the high loss. And that's the way he is right now using the vengeance and will be taken down again. That CC over there, but that Kai with the Beyblade skills coming onto the high loss at a saber of HP right now. Kai giving a lot of damage, and he will be getting the kill onto his hand, onto the high loss, claiming that kill again. And the Kufra and the Kai will be right now retreating back to a safer zone. We can see again fight coming from the Badang with the fist crack onto that Selena. Selena in a very bad position will be taken down by the Valir. Valir with continuous damage, with the magic damage onto the players. And with that, we can see the Feather Airstrike coming from the... No, not the Feather Airstrike, sorry, but it was the carry who was giving a lot of damage on that section. But we can see the Kufra will be taken out by the Hanjo, as well as the turret in the bot section will be taken as well.
As far as I can recall, I have never saw such a humongous fight, and I mean the whole scenario falls in the hands of Potato right now. Team IAR, I mean they secure a title for themselves, but Potato are getting their lead back. Getting on hands onto the map, but
Oh,
another.
look at that. Look at that, look at that. The Hakai right now with the revolving sound will be taking down that Badang. The revolving, he's just revolving like the earth right now into the Badang's hand. And we can see that the way the kill has been taken down by the Selena was too good. And sorry, by the CC was too good right now again. The jump will be cancelled down. Glorious pathway will be vested by the high loss for the safe. But right now we can see again the Hanzo using his shadow body for that Selena. Selena already used her flicker. But right now, will she manage to defend herself or not? But look at that, Hanjo will be taken down. His body, his shadow body will be taken down. He have to retreat back into a safer zone right now. But this third turtle fight is already set up from the side of Team IAR. They want this turtle into their hand, but we can see a very nice river control and a very nice jungle control is being seen by the team Potatoes right now, and they will be they want this turtle into their hand. They're contesting for the turtle, but the turtle already fade away. Oh my goodness, a flicker all coming from the Badang inside the turret. Selena will be taken down as well as the carry. Two-man down already. Vengeance on by the CC, but right now the high loss again going on to the CC right now at a very less HP. Will CC manage to get back into safer track? I don't think so. High loss again going onto him, onto her, but and she will be taken down. Three man and all, not no, 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 three. It's the fourth man. Is the Kai, is the Panda who will be taken down as well. Four-man down with not a single trade from the side of Team Potatoes. Team Potatoes are on Burger.
I mean, they are just being menaced right now towards their opponents. Team IAR just can't take it. I would say bear at the range advantage. The stuns and I mean the slowness from the glorious path. That's not. I mean, they are not able to escape from that. And even you do have the Claude with the blazing duet. Getting onto the back lines, finishing off. Baiting out sometimes as you always prioritize the marksman. So yeah, he is doing a really fine job at doing his role. And meanwhile, the Lord will be charging in from the top lane, but we could see. I mean, four people rotating, through the bot lane, probably thinking of a marksman to pop up really soon. But no, that won't be the case for now, as Claude will be pushing in from the mid. Another team fight looks in action.
Obviously, and with that, we can see in the top lane, the Lord is racing towards the base of the IAR with the minions coming onto the way, with the CC being there to stall that Lord into a safer zone so that he can manage to defend it. But we can see the whole team of Potatoes right now going for the gank onto the CC side. And look at that Claude right now going further. Oh my goodness, the shadow already used by the Hanzo going onto the CC. The Vengeance popped off. The Vengeance will be vested down by the CC, but this Lord, this is the Elemental Lord. It can be easily taken down by the team. IAR, but right now the fight is on from the side of IAR. They have to retreat back. They have to defend this Lord. Already done. And the Blazings is still on. So, I mean, this is a good trade, we can say, but the fight is still on. We can see the hands are going inside the base. And he will be taking down that Selena in the way. And he will be claiming a kill. The 59 is the score. Look at the goal lead. Burger already 6k goal lead. Do you think at this moment will they manage to come back? But before that, we can see a fight racing onto that midsection. The Kai with the revolving weight will be taking down that Valir in the help of the Kufra, and the CC will be taken down as well. 1-for-1 trade coming from both these sides. Even though Selena is out from the map, they managed to take one more kill, but the carry right now is grinding up a little bit. He's getting that gold spike. He's getting that damage into her hand. Again, the Abyssal Arrow got connected, but the Selena and the team will not going against them. But this Hanzo with the Shadow coming onto that carry, giving a lot of damage. The retreat onto that carry, but will not be getting that kill onto his hand, and he will be retreating back.
I mean, yeah, as how we saw, from the early stages where Potato were getting dominated by IAR, but another team fight looking in place, and they, oh, Lord Kraken will be taken down by Kulu.
Yeah, I mean, Bulu Boy is literally trying his best in this match. We can see the score is right now getting a little bit same 30, 16, 11. It was kind of 9, 11, 9, 16, but right now the fight again on at a very bad positioning. The vengeance popped off from the high loss. Glorious pathway already been on, but right now this high loss will be managing to getting into a safer zone. Okay, no, no, no. Akai again going into him, but he will not getting any kills. But the damage right now coming from the side of Team Potatoes is a lot of high. We can see a shutdown coming onto the hands of, but the Selena will be falling down as well. And the Akai will be tormented down and he will be sent to the heaven by the high loss. Two more kills coming from the side of IAR, a 2 for 1 trade. And still, as jungler both of the junglers has been taken down from both these sides, but still, Team Potatoes are right now taking off the Lord without any jungler. I mean, that's a gutsy move. But they will be getting their hand onto the Lord. The Lord will be raising soon again towards the base of Team IAR. So, what do you think, Burger? Will they able to defend it, or this is the end?
Maybe it could be a defense because I mean you do have two of the most powerful hands, a Kupra and Akai. I mean the heavy spin will work a lot when it comes to the minion push. I mean he can easily defend it off. But if Hanzo and there goes another fight that we're talking about.
Laro connected over there, hands with the shadow body onto that Selena, but the Selena right now getting a hand onto the high loss, and the CC will be falling down as well as the Cupra. 2 men down already from the IAR. A lot of damage coming from the raging duel, but it will not be much to getting one more kill onto their hand. But the Potatoes right now flying onto the turrets. The base turrets will be falling down, and the Lord is emerging into the base of the IAR. Will they able to defend this Lord? Stalling the Lord, changing his directions, changing his mobility, will not be working right now because the minions, the big minions, the Lord minions are right now entering into the turret. A lot of damage onto that Selena. And look at the Hanjo going onto the Selena right now at a 7 of HP. Selena will be going into the base. Hanjo will be retreating back with his shadow on, and the blazing duel coming from the Claude, giving a lot of damage. Selena has to fall down as well as the Vengeance will be taking down the life of the Claude as well as Badang will be severed down by the carry. Carry is a tank killer. He managed to take on the kills. He managed to defend the base right now. We're gonna see one more lot. Maybe from the Potato side, maybe from the IAR side, whom you guys are supporting. Guys, if you're not here yet, please come. I mean, please watch this game. Please share the stream to your friends. Call them. Have them also here to watch this type of games. Like the stream and comment in the stream who gonna win. Will it be Potatoes or will it be IAR, the ineffable agents? Or don't forget to hit the subscribe button because your love, your support is what boosting our morale.
I mean that's something that is true. But as we speak on, another team fight is breaking in this time. No, it would be a retreat from the side of Hanzuka's not wanting to get out from the situation or give out some really good kills. And by far, it is a really good game for Team Potato as IAR are falling down because of the constant poke from Hanzo on his shadow form. And look at that. That was a really close fall for him.
Base right now, Hylos already on his glorious pathway, giving a lot of damage. Root, look at that, look at that. Claude getting the kill onto the hand of the Selena with a blazing duel onto the carry. Carry will be taken down. It's a double kill for the Claude. Hands over the shadow bunny, and it will be a vengeance coming from the CC, but they are locking the base. They're locking the base. They're locking the base. Lot of damage onto the base, and the base with a single hit will be done, will be tormented, will be cleared down from the side of Team Potatoes. They just fried the IAR right now. The Potatoes will be eating the fries of IAR in this match. And a victory goes to the side of Potatoes. Congratulations, Team Potatoes, for raising, for going into the round 3 of the Oblivion Esports tournament, community tournament. And a sheer win. A literal win from their side, a dominating win. Burger, what just happened? I mean, even though the start was great from the side of Team IAR, they doesn't manage to take on the gangs. Was it that EXP or goal lane gap or what?
First thing I would say, Team Infable Agents did have a great start, but then they lacked onto the range advantage. I mean, you do have the Salinas Abyssal Arrow, but then I mean the mobility advantage too. I would say on specific parts, yes, they do have the CC. They do have the carry with blink skill. But then you do have the Hanzo, and then you do have such a good, I would say, setup maker, which is Badang. I mean, that's enough to set you up on times. And the wrong initiations, like from uh Kufra, or I would say Akai, that where I guess Team Infable Agents fell off, because I mean, Hylos and um Badang weren't playing around. They went in for the situation, and you know at moments it was Walid taking back, stepping out of the usual position, setting up, pushing back the mage and the marksman of the opponent. Then you also had you know that amazing amazing blazing duets getting played off onto the back lines. I mean, that was a wholesome match to watch. And yeah, I mean, that was a sure win for Team Potatoes, because I mean, they do deserve it. They did play it out really well. And I mean, good luck for Team Infable Agents. Not today, probably tomorrow. So yeah, keep trying.
Obviously, and with this, we'll be taking a short break and we'll be coming back for the last match of tonight, for that last exciting mini match of this tournament, Oblivion Esports. I mean, Oblivion Gaming Community Tournament. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned with us. Like the stream, hit the subscribe button, and don't forget to share the stream to your friends. Comment in the stream about the previous match between Team Potatoes. What the best thing you found in that match? Was it that double kill from the claw, or was it that Selina's abyssal arrow connecting onto the high loss, getting that kill in from the early game? Let me know that. I'm reading the comments, so don't go anywhere. We'll be coming back after this short break. Thank you for watching. Thank you for joining. Love you all.
Butterflies born
Your
by
team
thy
is
wish,
banning.
guided by lantern's light.
Only love and night
Your team
are
is banning.
everlasting.
The Immortal One chose me to
Your
vanquish
team
the
is
shadows
banning.
that plague this world.
Sir, what's your command?
Your team is banning.
Need some stitches? I can
Your
help.
team is banning.
Love and hope are the two
Your
greatest
team is
inventions.
I am more than
Your
a
team
weapon.
is picking.
My tail's been itching for a real fight.
You ready to make some real money,
Your team is
compadre?
picking.
Time and tide wait for no man, nor girl. Let's make the whole world green
Your team
and
is
lively.
picking.
Where there is light, there are
Your
also
team is
shadows.
banning. Your team is banning.
Experience the
Your
euphony of
team is
suffering.
banning.
When you gaze
Your
into the
team
abyss,
is banning.
the abyss gazes back.
Let's hear from the crowd. Make
Your
some
team
noise for
is
yours
picking.
truly.
Hayabusa, Sanjo.
Your team is picking.
Power of Pegasus!
My blood boils until the
Your
day
team
I
is
die.
I am vengeance incarnate.
Welcome to Mobile Legends! 5 seconds till the enemy reaches the battlefield. Smash them! All troops deployed!
hero has been slain. Turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain. Killing spree. Red team turret has been destroyed. Red team hero has been slain. Killing spree. Red team turret has been destroyed.